yourself and talk. This is fire in the flow, baby.
Good night. Welcome to Shortstaview, where we talk about all things in the 242 and a few things from around the world. Tonight we're going to talk about a female by the name of Kenny Darvel. She was a patient at PMH that was waiting for blood because of her low platelets. In case you don't know what platelets are, they are the cells needed for your blood to clot. If you get a cut, that's the start of the healing process in which your wounds start to heal and the blood clots, stopping the bleeding from overflowing. What happened is that she never received this blood, and they said that they ordered it and all type of different situation going down, and they waited till the last minute to tell her that she needed to ask for blood donation, which she didn't get in time. With this situation, it irks me because someone shouldn't have to die, before something is done about this situation. Especially about the conditions at PMH. Everyone doesn't have the money like our political officials and other rich people that live here in the Bahamas to go to doctor's hospital or get a private, charter to go to the United States to get top-notch health care. So we got to do something with our PMH system, especially with the service, the nurses, how they deal with the people, because I even had a situation where I know someone personally that went inside there, died because it was no oxygen, they died from asthma, How is it in the 21st century people still dying from asthma attack? That shouldn't be. So that's another thing we got to work on, and there's a clip showing where the government look like they starting to show process in which they're renovating the certain sections of PMH and adding on sections on PMH, but who knows how much that'll do. But I guess something is better than nothing, My heart goes out to her husband and her 3 children. No one should have to, lose someone that way, especially due to negligence. Her husband was recently on a press conference, pleading for people to, donate blood and help others. And as a matter of fact, have a listen.
You should never have to be dying and trying to find blood. You should never have to be dying and have to make a decision that should I catch a 21A or jump on Facebook, because if I go on Facebook they can victimize me. On a dying bed you ask her to find blood. Where was she to go? My Lord, be fair. Where was she to go? Oh, my Lord, be fair. First of all, right, legal action don't fix the system. Right? We have to fix the system for people. Further depleting the system gonna make it worse when you gotta go there. Because through that moment of sadness, we shall bring gladness for so many. Because through your help, this will be the last time, man. This shall be the last time. It have to be the last time, or you don't have no humanity in yourself.
It's very heartfelt. As he spoke to the media, if you don't feel some type of empathy, I don't know what to say. No one should have to tell their children how their mother or father died. You know, it's ridiculous of how things go on inside the PMH hospital. I know they work hard, vigorously and everything, but there needs to be some type of structure in place for PMH to run properly, where people don't have to, you know, die waiting to be helped, you know. And it's ridiculous, and it's been like that for years. And it's sad to see that every time people have to wait till it comes to their doorstep for them to want to take a stand, you know, on something. You know, hopefully we get something done, because now all of a sudden, you know, we got members of parliament wanting to take a further look inside of it, inside the situation, you know, and have things being investigated now.
Well, I'd like to send condolences to Gerard and the Davil family on the loss of their loved one. I was familiar with the case. I've seen the posting on social media, and instructed the Princess Margaret Hospital and the Public Hospitals Authority to do an immediate investigation to the allegations. I'm certain that that is already being done, and in short order, the PHA and the Princess Margaret Hospital will be issuing a statement once all the factual information has been obtained.
Which is ridiculous. You know, we shouldn't have to wait till somebody die. You know, we shouldn't have to wait till, you know, something happens. We're supposed to be, you know, proactive, not reactive. You know, and it's ridiculous on the things that must be done first in order for other things to take the necessary steps to occur. And no one should ever have to feel through the circumstances in which Daddy had to go through to feel them. Even before her death, she even went live on Facebook. The way that she was talking on Facebook, there didn't seem to be no hope. So it seemed like she had a feeling that she wasn't going to make it, because she went live and recorded and talked about how PMH treated her.
I just feel like the story just need to get out, because these people around here has just been doing a whole bunch of foolishness, y'all. Ain't no hospital supposed to be running like this. Ain't no hospital supposed to run like this. PMH need to be exposed. They need to be exposed for the foolishness what they doing up here. It just ain't right. And I'm so sorry to have to be the one to do it. I'm so sorry to have to be the one to do it, but PMH full of garbage. And I swear to God, if I had medical insurance, I would have go to doctors, but I've been there one day. And I spent about $5,000, and that ain't right, God. They charge me $800 for 2 COVID tests. Doctors just, they'll kill you. They'll kill you. So anyway, I stuck here at PMH.
Had her in the back of a room, but the best thing that they did was they gave her their home bathroom. That's the only thing that they could have done.
This is where I am, y'all. Female Medical Ward 1, they have me in an isolation room in the back here by myself, which I appreciate because I have my own bathroom and shower and everything. So I'm happy for that.
It's ridiculous, you know. You shouldn't have to wait till you need blood to give blood, you know.
This system needs to change. I've been in here from the second nurse. From the third, they tell me my platelet count was 20. They tell me they had platelets on order for me, and the platelets ain't never even been on order. I think it's reckless of y'all to just come and tell me today to go and ask people to donate blood. I know a lot of people. I know a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people out there praying for me. A whole lot of people out there love me. All I gotta do is pick up the phone and call, and they come in. No much people and tell me they coming to give blood tomorrow. This could have happened from last week. I think it's reckless. 7, my platelets count to 7. What they was gonna wait till it reached 0.
And blood should be on standby. You know, I know blood isn't there to give away, but come on, man. You know, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Also heard that she just buried her mother recently.
A lot of y'all who know me know I just buried my mommy, so I deal with a lot.
Which is very, you know, sad. And now she's dead. R.I.P. to Shortstaview. And I sent out my heartfelt condolences to the family. I'll put the full video which she recorded while she was in PMH awaiting blood. She wanted the video to be shared, so that's what I'll do in honor of her memory. I'll share the video so that no one else should have to go through this type of situation. This is what she wanted.
Somebody send this video to Michael Dabble, and he in charge at the hospital. Send him this video. Tag him in this and share this. Share this. Thank you for watching, y'all. Thank you for watching. Share the video. And if y'all could come out and donate some blood, please. Like, this really saving people's life.
We need doctors that care about their patients more than they care about the money. That's what we need. Doctors swore on oath to help people.
I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity.
I will give my teachers the respect and gratitude that is their due.
I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity.
The health of my patient will be my first consideration.
I will respect the secrets that are confided in me, even after the patient has died.
I will maintain by all the means in my power
The honor and the noble traditions of the medical profession. My colleagues will be my sisters and my brothers.
I will not permit considerations of age, disease, or disability.
Creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, social standing, or any other factor
to intervene between my duty
and my patient.
I will maintain the utmost respect for human life.
I make these promises solemnly.
I make these promises solemnly,
freely,
and
upon my honor.
Now, all of a sudden, when they get inside the workforce to help people, it's all about, oh, you got insurance. Oh, you know what you could, you need blood. Anybody donate blood? We come to the hospital for help, and help is what we require. Help is what we need. No need for questions. You know, the only question should be is what you're allergic to and other medical related questions, so that you can help them. This is ridiculous. There's no way in the 21st century at PMH people should be dying like this. You know, so I really hope that something is done about this situation. Now we got blood drives going on. As you can see, there was a blood drive lately. There will also be another blood drive on February 14th. You could go and show your support. Mr. Davel, who is Kenny's husband, has done a foundation to help with the blood drive. As you can see here on this post.
The Bahamas is in a national crisis. The blood bank is in dire need of blood products. And we call on you, the community, to come out and to donate blood at the University of the Bahamas on February 14th. So stay tuned as we update you on the progress of our national blood drive. Follow us on Kenny Simonette Davo Foundation on Facebook, and I'll see you there.
So go and support it. I'll try my best to make it out, but you try your best to be there as well. A Bahamian rapper that goes by the name of Broken Silence, as you can see on his social media page on Instagram, did a rap about PMH. I'll play it here.
Now, let me cut to the chase. I got bundle on fire on PMH. Bahamians, how much more we could take? Bad customer service at PMH mean a life get take. Sacrifice your life and no one get paid. Be audacity. That's like medical blasphemy. You ask me, they evil. How you want to work in healthcare but don't care about people? That place is accursed. Princess Margaret Hospital is hell on earth. The staff act like a bunch of heathens. If PMH is hell, the nurses is demons. I don't care what they think. Because everybody know they goddamn attitude stink. They love to disrespect you. And if you put them on blast, the suckers would neglect you. They soul rotten and sour. To see the doctor, buddy, you could be waiting for hours. They cowards. You could be rude to me, but if I run hot, you quick to call security? They too wicked and vile. And God help the woman if she in there having a child. They psychotic and crazy. I mean, some of them suckers don't even care about the babies. They hard, corrupt, and cold. It's like they never had grandparents because they don't even love the old. So many horror stories told of how these dirty dogs abuse and they control. And I'll say it to their face. Because too many bad nurses in a good nurse's space. Please get out their way. Because y'all making it hard for them to shine and be great. Y'all worse than hog. Preserving life is a calling, but to y'all it's a job? As I ask God why. Want to hear a sick joke? You go to PMH to die. So what you killing us for? Broken silence, I could tell you this raw. Lord, please open these financial doors. Because demons love to take advantage of the poor. Real wide.
His response to the incident that occurred with Shortstaview is he making plenty of sense and it's very true. So shout out to Broken Silence. There was a protest held by the Bahamas Public Service Union because of horrible mold-infested working conditions. Here's what President Kimsley Ferguson had to say.
This has been an issue that has been pending for a while. From 2016, we've been challenged with not only this building, but the Chimney building over on the other side, where it was already been deemed to be mold infested. The concern that we do have is, one, how do you prioritize what has to be done to rectify the issue in here, or do you speak to the fact that the university doesn't have sufficient funding to rectify it, but yet you want to do mold remediation, put people back into the building, and suggest that you're minimizing the impact of what is taking place in this building.
As you heard what he said, but I got one question. Where's all the money going? You know, all this VAT tax and everything. You know, come on, man, where is money going? In case you missed it, the Bahamas 50th Independence logo and theme has been unveiled. Just in case you missed it, here is the clip. Which was very nice. The Right Honorable Brave Davis also made a speech inviting Bahamians to make a few vows or pledges, as you may say, as he said. The Right Honorable Brave Davis also made a speech in which he invited Bahamians to pledge to a few things. Have a listen.
As we move forward into our Golden Jubilee celebrations, I invite every person in our Bahama Islands around the world, every citizen, every resident, and every friend of the Bahamas to join me in making two pledges during this Independence year. First, pledge to participate. Don't just sit on the sidelines watching and leave it to others. Actively participate in at least one independence activity this year. Secondly, I want you to pledge to make our country stronger. Set yourself a personal goal to achieve something, to do something, to learn a new skill, or lift yourself up in some way, so that by the end of this year, you can point to a personal achievement.
Yeah, and hopefully he follows his own advice as well, which would be good, you know. Carifta is back, and it will be held at the National Stadium on April 7th through the 10th. Here's a post of the seating arrangements and the pricing, as you can see here. And a special shout out to Dasquay. He's a Bahamian influencer that just partnered with the upcoming Carifta Games. I guess he'll be hosting it. Have a listen to his short inspirational speech.
Honor and the privilege to be a part of something so auspicious. As a small business and an independent creative who's been working hard to build my platform, it is, sorry, I'm not feeling 100%. It's always my goal to inspire other creatives and young creatives that are coming up. So I do a lot of things to set a trend or a role model that anything they put their mind to is possible. So we don't have to be a big mega business in order to sponsor or support something that is big and national. So with my partnership, I'm hoping to inspire some persons to, you know, keep going, keep growing, and no matter where you are, you can still do big things even at the small state that you are in. All right. So yeah, that's me.
Congratulations once again, Dasquay. Keep up the good work, bro. The Public Hospital Authority has resumed the wearing of masks, especially in the workplaces, to reduce the amount of infection from the COVID-19 virus, because it's still going around, so you must remain protected at all times. There was a recent increase, or spike, like they call it, in the number of people being infected with the virus. So keep your mask on, stay safe, and drink a lot of bush medicine. And please, Bahamians, if you're sick, stay home, please. You may or you may not have heard of King Cloud. He's a social media comedian / influencer.
A Caucasian Bahamian. In the Bahamas, we call that Conky Joe. Cops, police officers. In the Bahamas, we call them the man. Light rain. In the Bahamas, we call that spraying. Someone who has no sexual morals and is easy to fornicate. In the Bahamas, we call them dirty bongies. A homeless person, a hobo, or can sometimes be defined as a broke person. In the Bahamas, we call that junta. 5 things found in every Bahamian household. Kool-Aid. We might not have no water in the house, but we got Kool-Aid. Machete. But in the Bahamas, we call this cutlass. Fake flowers. The national cake pan of the Bahamas. And last but not least, the cup from any large combo from Burger King. In the Bahamas, we call this a regular cup. We don't throw these away.
King Cloud have been finding himself all over the media, all over WhatsApp and social media lately. A few months ago, he was faced with allegations that he leaked a sex video which had a female and him, performing sexual acts, allegedly. Not sure how true it is, but that went away. Thank goodness. I'm glad he didn't get into much problems. At least I don't know how he dealt with it or what, but feel free to comment if you know what happened with that story. But I know it disappeared. His recent situation is that a female, I don't know if it's the same one, but I'll put the post up so you could have a read. Pause the video if you need to read it good. But this female defecated in his vehicle, his car. Look away if you're scornful. But this is what happened. As you can see, all in the car was a bunch of shit. But the good thing is that he had cameras around his place, and he was able to catch the perpetrator that did this, and it's allegedly this young lady. I don't know how true it is, but he got on camera. He posted it on his page. He has it on his page. He has this lady on his page. So if this is true, I hope she's prosecuted to the full extent of the law. This is ridiculous. Because I'm sure if this was a man doing this to a woman, you would hear all type of outcry. You know, this is ridiculous. Nasty. Just nasty. A number of deaths happened recently. A guy was gunned down on Joe Warrington Road by 3 men. Police happened to be in patrol at the time and engaged the men. They were able to subdue 2, but the third one got away. But not before that they were able to accomplish their goal in killing their target. At this present time, the third one is still at large. So put in the comments if they caught the third one as yet. A guy by the name of Theo, aka Bucket, was also killed, but he was able to tell the police who killed him before he died from his injuries. A Royal Bahamas Defense Force officer was murdered, allegedly after an encounter that happened at a club. So apparently his assailants followed him home. So there was an altercation that took place at the club. I guess he thought it was over with. The assailants followed him home and murdered him. That's allegedly how the story went. But there's a reason why everything is hush-hush. Until it comes out, I won't say anything else. And you'll see a post of it on the screen as well. There was also an accident on Queens Highway in Tappan Bay, Ilutra, where a female by the name of Shara Major died upon impact on the scene. As you can see, there was extensive damage done to the vehicle, and out of respect for the family, I don't want to show the full image of her in the car, but it looks very bad. RIP to all the people that died, and my heartfelt condolences to the family. And thank you for viewing Shortstaview.
Look here, you got to watch Shortstaview all the time, anytime, overtime, under time, between the time. Shortstaview. That's how Johnny Cake said.